Make some noise for Will Krolowitz.
Thank you. So my name is William, and I think that's a damn fine name. I like it. I met a guy recently, I introduced myself, and he said, "Nice to meet you, Bill." I said, "Actually, I prefer William, or Will." And he paused for a minute, he goes, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call you Bill." "Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call you Richard, because you're kind of being a dick." It's William. Ladies, it's Will. Yum. That's right, ladies. Just got the new glasses. These thick-ass lenses make my brown eyes pop. Hashtag glaucoma. I have glaucoma, yeah. I've been wearing glasses since I'm 8 years old. And when I found out I had to wear glasses, my mother got mad at me. I would get blamed for all my afflictions. Like, he needs glasses. That's because you sit too close to the television. He needs braces. I told you not to chew like that. He has asthma. Oh, he's just too lazy to breathe. No, it's because you smoked all through the pregnancy. I don't blame her. Back in those days, 4 to 5 doctors recommended smoking to expectant mothers to calm their nerves. Don't upset the baby. Relax. Have a glass of wine. And that's why I was born with asthma and a hangover. Welcome to the world. Like, not so loud. No, turn off that light. Wham, wham. So I'm heavy. I have asthma. When I got COVID back in 2020, my ass ended up in the hospital. They took excellent care of me. I was getting ready to get out of the hospital. The doctor comes in and he goes, "We happen to notice on the MRI and the chest x-ray that you have arthritis in your spine." I'm like, "Ooh, from the COVID?" He goes, "No, sometimes the parents will pass arthritis down that either one of your parents have arthritis." I'm like, "My mom has arthritis, but she has it in her hands. But she used to always hit me in my spine. That must be how she passed it down." And it's like, no, that's not how that works. So a year and a half, I didn't get to see my family because of COVID. My youngest granddaughter was 2 the last time she saw me. She didn't see me for a year and a half. When she finally saw me, she had forgotten me. It was heartbreaking. She said, "What's your name?" I said, "I'm Grampy, sweetie." She said, "Who's your daddy?" "Who's my daddy?" "I'm your dad's dad. And not only that, you're named after me. Your name is Willa. My name is Will." And she scowled at me and she said, "You just said your name was Grampy." Yes, I did. Now I'm involved in a circular argument with a 3-year-old and she's fucking winning. So I tried to explain it to her. I'm like, "No, Grampy's my title. See, I'm Grampy to you, I'm Dad to your dad, and I'm Will to everybody else." And she says, "Well, I'm going to go ahead and call you Bill." I said, "Son, your daughter's being a dick." They said, "You don't say that about a 3-year-old child. You don't call him a dick." I'm sorry. She's being a wee-wee. So I went back to work. I had no sense of smell. Gone. Could not smell a thing. And I know this because I have a stinky coworker that I have avoided for like 20 years. And I went back to work and I could not smell her. And I discovered something important about her. She's delightful. Oh my God, all these years I've been avoiding one of my favorite people on the planet. So I guess for me, COVID has been a little bit of a blessing. So thanks, China. Thank you for COVID. You've given me Cindy. So that worked out well. So I'm in my final year. I'm retiring at the end of August. August 31st, 30 years at my job, yeah. I'm gonna do this full time. It's been great, but now, it's my senior year and I've kind of got senioritis, I skipped a couple of classes and I've blown off some meetings. I've gone in late and say, "Sorry, boss, I'd have been here sooner, but I have arthritis in my spine." So it's been crazy. I don't feel respected. I've been here nearly 30 years. I went on vacation. I came back from vacation and they had moved my desk. Like, "You moved my my desk. I've been there for almost 30 years. You couldn't sit down and discuss it with me before you made that decision? I feel like a pawn. Because you're not a pawn. You're a knight because we move you 2 up and 1 over. It's crazy. I went back to work and I got aggravated right away. I was in the restroom. Somebody was talking on their cell phone in the next stall. That's infuriating. Finally, I had to speak up. I said, hey, if I have to sit here and listen to your dumb conversation, how in the hell am I supposed to come? My break's almost over. I'm trying to concentrate. Will you please shut the hell up? Or say something sexy. To which they replied, will you please leave the ladies' room? Come on. It's a joke. I can't jerk at work. I have arthritis in my spine, y'all. Come on. I did get written up recently. First time in 30 years I got written up because I said nice tits to a coworker. Like I said to the boss, that's not sexual harassment because I said it sarcastically. To a male coworker who's wearing a white dress shirt without anything on underneath it. Come on, if I don't tell him, how's he gonna know? So I'm originally from New Orleans and I lived in Milwaukee. I moved up there like 30 years ago. I met a Wisconsin girl. I was a single parent. I had 2 small kids. I had just gotten out of the Army. And she talked me into moving to Wisconsin. And we moved up there 30 years ago, and we broke up after a year. Too much arguing, too much fighting. I don't like to argue, especially in public. We're in the mall, and she's like, here, hold my purse. I'm not gonna carry your purse. So what, are you not man enough to carry a purse? I said, that's a black bag, and I'm wearing brown shoes. I'll look like an idiot. Come from a very large family down south, and I did not have sex with my sister. We only made out. No, I'll never make out with my sister. She's too busy kicking my ass. I'm the youngest of 7. And people say, oh, the baby, you must have been spoiled. No, not in my family. In my family, the youngest got their ass kicked by everybody in that house. The only time I ever got hugged was when it was part of a takedown. It was brutal. But over the years, large families become smaller. And one by one, I had to watch as my siblings departed this earth. As of last October, I lost my last remaining sibling. I win! The cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. I gotta be honest with you, my 2 remaining siblings are not gonna like that joke. I'm gonna wait for them to die before I tell that joke? I don't think I can wait. I think I'm next. Seriously. I got diagnosed with severe sleep apnea. I'll tell you how severe it was. I was asleep. They woke me up and said, we gotta put you on oxygen. That's not good, is it? The doctor comes in and goes, we thought we were gonna lose you. Your oxygen levels drop to very dangerous levels. If you don't get this CPAP machine with oxygen, there's a very good chance you could have a heart attack or a stroke and die in your sleep. And I was like, oh my God, that is awesome. Who doesn't want to die in their sleep? How did you die? I don't know, I slept right through that shit. First he went to bed, then he woke up dead. He went peaceful. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that every time. So I have 2 sons. And I met my ex-wife when we were in the Army. And we were stationed in Georgia. And we eloped without meeting each other's families, which was a big mistake. I did not realize I had married into a Sicilian family from New Jersey. I was shocked. Shocked. Because my ex-wife's maiden name was Williams. What the hell kind of Sicilian family has the last name of Williams? The kind that's in the witness protection program. So not only are they mobsters, but they're all a bunch of freaking rats. My ex-wife, Victoria, and her brothers, Sal and Tony Williams. And Sal was pissed because we didn't get married in church. They might be cold-blooded killers, but they're really good Catholics. He said to me, how did you meet my sister? I said, that's an interesting story. I met your sister when we were in the Army. Your sister was in my unit. Next thing I know, my unit was in your sister. That's right, my unit your sister. Thank you guys very much. You've been great. Thank you.
Keep it going for Will Krolowitz.